Hey there, it's Lori here. Hope you're having a great day. So I'm just about to create a capture page form within Aweber, and this is a great place to create capture pages on the quick if you don't have capture page editing software that you use. Now I do have a few capture page editing softwares that I use, especially leadpages.net. It's one of my favorites. Okay, so all you're going to have to do is be sure that you are in the list that you want to create the capture page for. And I'm creating it for our new business that's about to launch called Bright Academy. And what I'm going to do is just simply create a form for anybody on my list who is ready for the business to launch. I want to get them into this list so I can keep them up to date as to the messages on the new launch. So all I'm going to do is go to sign up forms. And then from there, I'm going to click create a sign up form. And what I'm going to do is just use this form that's already here. And I'm going to stretch it way out like this as far as it will go. Okay. Now remember, this is just a form that you can use to put on capture pages. However, you can edit it a little bit in a very basic format in order to create an actual capture page. So I'm going to remove this text. I'm going to remove this text. And then from the header, I'm going to click here and add some text. Then I'm going to center this and I'm going to change the background. And the way I can do that is by coming up here, clicking on background and making it whatever color I want. I'm going to make it a blue color. And I'll click on OK. All right, then I'm going to click Save Field. And I'll take a quick look at it. So what we want to do is click within the header again, and I'm going to make this larger and change the font to white. Font size, we'll make it 24. And actually I like the font. Save the field. Okay, it's getting better. I'm going to change the font on this one to kind of break it up a little bit. Make it italicized. So we want to make this one a little larger. It might be too big, but we'll check it out. I like it. Make this. Oh, that looks much better. Get on the list for the Bright Academy launch for immediate entrance the moment we launch. Perfect. Okay. So I'm actually going to add an image right here. You don't have to do this, but I happen to already have an image on my computer that I created specifically for these types of pages. I'm going to just go grab it. And to add an image, you're going to come over here to where it says Add Image. And you'll take that URL. I'm going to center it, save the field. Once it's saved, I can drag it to where I want it. So I'm going to drag it right here. Whoops. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I want to make these a little lighter in color. So I'm going to click on it. I'm going to come over to where it says Inputs, click on that, and I'm just going to change it to be a little lighter in color. Let's just drag this over here and make it a little on the gray side, and click on OK. And you can see it lightened them up a little bit. I'm going to do the same thing with the name and email field by clicking on labels. Click here and make it a little bit lighter and click OK. Okay, so you see it kind of dulled those out a little bit, and that does not have to be done. I just prefer it that way. Click on Save Field. Oh, it looks like I lost the image. Let's go ahead and do that again. My computer is a little temperamental today. All right, we're getting there, and I think you can see the idea. The submit button, we're just going to come over, make sure you are in the submit button area, change the color. Let's change it to a nice bright yellow. And click on OK. Want to center it in the center. We want to make it larger. Let's make it 36. That's nice. We're going to change the text. Okay, so that's a little bit too big, so I'll go back and I'll change it to 24. Now let's just change the color of the font. We'll make it black. All right, for now, I like it. That's good. So what we're going to do is click on Save Form. Come over to, go to step 2, name the form. Just going to name it Bright Academy Team. And what you can also do is if you want someone to go to a specific page after they enter their name and email into the form, you can click on Custom Page and you can have them go wherever you like. So in this case, I'm going to have people go to the article that I created about the new launch, and you can preview it to make sure it's correct by clicking on Preview, and you will see here that the article comes up, and this is where people will be redirected to once they enter their name and email into the opt-in form, and there it is. Okay, so let's go back here, and we're going to click on Save Form. Then we'll click on Go to Step 3, and it gives us 3 options. We can install the form with HTML. If you want to add it onto a blog, this would be where you would go. You could either use the raw HTML version or the JavaScript. We're not going to do that. If you have a web designer, this is the info you'd give them. We're just going to use my form as a landing page. And Aweber will actually give you a link that will link directly to your capture page. So if I click on Copy, bring it over into a browser, this is what it's going to look like. And you can actually even forward this to a domain name. So there it is. That's a quick little capture page that you can use directly from Aweber. You can also add images to this. So if you want to add another specific image, obviously this is an image here that I created, but you can actually add pictures. You can add a picture of yourself. You can add a team picture. You can add a really beautiful background picture. And that's pretty much it. Super simple, very basic, and easy to do. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you soon.